Hello, guys. Good morning. I hope you're all doing fine. Welcome back to another amazing and a fruitful day here in my home. If you're seeing this channel for the first time and you're new here, welcome. My good name is Haoma_KE. So today I just went to the farm. Just came here to the farm just to look for some ginger. Um, Ginger takes so long to mature. So anytime I get some chance and see something in there, I just want to just uproot a little bit. Today I just want to pluck just a little bit just so that I can use for my morning um, tea. And as you can see, they are not yet ready, but I've managed to get just a little bit. And anytime I uproot and I see that I can replant some of the ginger, I always do that because it is a waste if you leave that remaining a root or some ginger just open or on the ground. So I've been able to get just a few. So let me also get some mint so that I can prepare also my tea. And I think in the next 3.5 months, I'll be able to harvest some good ginger in that space. So today I have several activities I'm doing in the early morning. So that's why I'm dressed up a little bit. So I just want to prepare some ginger tea and then head on out. So I always prepare my ginger with just ginger, some lemon, and some mint, and that is it for me. And also, I always add some honey at the end of it. So I'm just going to boil some water and then put some ginger and some lemon, and then the mint and the honey. You just put it at the last ingredient. The ginger will really help me out because I've been under the weather for around 2 days. So this will really help me out. So now let me put the mint. This is just how I put my mint. I put off the fire and then put the mint just in the infuser. That is it. And then cover it for some time until the mint has infused inside. And then I'm going now to take my drink. So now let me go and take my tea and then I'll head on out to the market. The tea is super amazing. I'll definitely be taking this tea more often. My maize is drying up, but today this is not my concern. My sister just called me and told me, hurry up go to the market, I have a surprise for you. So that's what I'm doing. And because she has just told me that she's surprising me with a goat, I decided to get somebody who will help me out in bargaining. So, as the guy is bargaining, I'm just looking around to see if I can get something also for the kids. Uh, because today is market day, we have two market days, Tuesdays and Saturdays. So the guy just came to tell me that I have found a goat. Na ziko mingi. Iko wapi Liam? Hata sikamzito. Kaa nyuma usimsote sana. Simama hapo. We are now home. So I'm super, super thankful to my sister. You know, I used to rear animals. I had the first animals that we reared here were the pigs. We had several pigs, and then it was too hectic for us. We had to sell them. And then we reared goats. And then, of course, we became so busy, and then we couldn't be able to take care of them. So we also sold them. So now, I think now I need to start now rearing the animals again, because we have a whole big compound that we can also take care of them. And right now, I think I'm ready now, and I have some time to take care of them. And I also have a farm manager, so I think I'll be good to go. So, as somebody who loves farming, loves animals, I think this is the best birthday gift that I've ever received. So, I'm going to take care of it very well. So, this is just an addition to our many, many animals that we are going to have. It's been a great morning. I'm super hungry. I need to take some tea now because I didn't take tea before. I just took that ginger water. So let me take some groundnuts and then some tea. And then now I can head on now to the farm to do just a little bit of farm work and then do other activities. Our tea is also ready. I love my tea with rosemary. So it's ready. Let me take my tea and then I'll see you later. So today we are harvesting some avocado to take to the city. So my farm manager is at the on top of the tree harvesting them. I don't know how to climb trees, so I rarely harvest avocados. If they are nearer, I can harvest. So this is my favorite tree. It has very, very big avocados. So right now it's avocado season here in the village. So each and every home here in the village, if they have an avocado tree, they have plenty of avocado. So right now avocado is very cheap. People are buying avocado for around 5 shillings. Kenya shillings in somebody's home. Some even 2 shillings, especially those who are selling to the big cities. They are really taking advantage of the small farmers. So mine, I always take mine to the city for relatives. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm harvesting enough for all my relatives in the city so that they can also enjoy. So this tree is a seasonal tree, so it produces avocado once in a year. So we always enjoy the moment it produces. It produces very big avocados. The kids are super excited with the avocados, maybe because of the size, but they rarely eat them. If you give them, they'll just eat a very small piece and then leave it for you there. So today I want to do some clearance on this area. This is the section that I had planted some carrots. So because it's a dry season right now, I want to do some to clear that area so that when the rains come back, I can plant some more carrots. And also I want to plant some bell peppers on this section. So also because it's during the holidays, the kids that are at home, I have to keep them busy because if they just stay watching TV, they always disturb me a lot. So as I'm preparing this area, they are also doing other chores. Because you just have to teach them early how to do most of the chores, because kids learn from their parents. If you do not teach them as a parent, it will be hard for them to learn later in life, because they will always see it as punishment when they learn later on. I've been able to harvest a lot of carrots from this section. So if you've been watching my videos, if you're my subscriber, you know I've been harvesting carrots for the last, I think, 2.5 months from this small area. And this is just why I love doing just my small farming, because it saves me a lot on money, and also you are able to eat fresh organic food and also vegetables. Our ducks always feed on our leftovers, so nothing goes to waste here in my home. So my small girl is doing that, just feeding the ducks. So I'm done preparing this area. This is enough carrots that will last me for some time. Let me also combine with some red onions because I will not be coming to the farm tomorrow. I'm very busy with work, so I'll not be able to come to the farm. So let me harvest the red onions, and then I don't know if I'm going to check on my garlic. I want to check on my garlic because they also take long like the ginger. So let me just uproot just one and see if it has something inside. So I'll just cut it later to see if it has something. I think I'm going to harvest some good garlic from this section. Let me also harvest the bell pepper. It's not doing so well, but I always get at least one of them from this section. So 2 days ago we trimmed our grass. We have a machine to trim. We use a machine to trim the grass. We bought it. So I just let the grass just to dry a little bit so that I can now pour on my kales, or some call collard greens. So I'm just going to mulch my kales because it's very dry right now. Because during this time when it's dry, it's always harvest time. So that is just how our weather pattern is. During either end of July or mid-July to beginning of August, it's always dry, just to allow farmers to harvest their crops, the maize. So I'm just going to do the mulching here as I'm helped by my daughter so that I can also prepare some lunch also. For me, I think I planted my maize a little bit late, so I'm not able to harvest right now. I wish I was able to harvest right now so that I can also save, because the maize will dry very well, especially during this dry time. Okay. The best thing about mulching your crops is that one, they retain the moisture, and also two, when the grass will dry up and then rot, that is compost manure. So that is why I always do mulching. But the problem also we have here in our home, we have a lot of termites. That's our main issue. So most of the time, if you drop, especially very dry grass or dry leaves, you start seeing some termites in between the dry grass. So that is the disadvantage of our land. It has a lot of termites, especially those people who live here in Western Kenya, especially in Bungoma. People always complain about termites. But now I'm done with the mulching. So now let me head on now to make some lunch. So for lunch, I just prepared some rice and some green grams, and I'm going to take that with some avocado from the farm. So let me enjoy my lunch, and then I'll take some rest and then do only one activity. So if you're keen enough, during my video, you've seen my daughter. I had started plating my daughter. So she's been begging me to finish her up. She really loves her hair. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to continue plaiting her hair, and then that will be it for us today. So if you've been watching my videos for a very long time, you know that I always braid my daughter's hair. I've known how to braid or plait for a very long time. Since I was a small child, I used to plait myself while I was in primary school. So that is the advantage that I have with my daughters. I always do their hair. If it is for school hair or any hair type for home, I always do their hair. And also, I also do my hair sometimes, especially if it is something simple. I can also do it on my own. So that's what I'm going to do today. She insisted on pink color. I looked for that color. I didn't get in the market. So we settled down with just blue color. And she's super excited. She's just one girl that really loves herself, loves her hair, and loves very bright colors. The weather is also very perfect. It is just evening with some very nice evening sun. Especially, we are always told the 4 o'clock sun is always the best. So, let me continue as we bask here outside and plait my daughter's hair. I'm almost done. I'm only remained with just a small section of the hair, then I'll be done. So nothing feels good like just being plated by your mom. I remember when we were small, my mom used to know how to plait. So she'll just line us up. We are five girls, so she'll just line us up during the weekend after church. So and start plating us one by one. So it was very soft. When your mom plates you, you don't feel the pain. I don't know why. That's why you can see my daughter is very calm while I'm plating her. So I think they are very lucky because my mom refused to plate us when we were around grade five or six, because I think it was too hectic for her. So, and I also understand sometimes you get so tired and you don't have even the strength to do it. But the moment you just, because I have money, I can take my daughter to a salon, but I always don't see the sense of doing it. Somebody will pull her hair, maybe wash her hair badly. It is in the village here. Sometimes people don't know how to do it. So I prefer just doing it by myself. So we are done with the hair. I'm just going to spray her with some oil and then she'll be good to go. This will last her for the whole holiday. So if you have watched this video till the end, thank you so much. You are super amazing. I really, really appreciate your support and your love. Be blessed. See you in my next video. That is it for us. See you in my next one. Bye bye.